Yes, Fambulem, the world on left now we an. Let we pray for sweet, sweet Salone. Fambulem, we don't come again with another episode of Politics and Economics. So we go blend the two, as we know say one they go without the other. So Fambulem, as always, I always appreciate una and for telling una boku thank you as to we all they get an eye for talk about Mama Salone, because now one thing that we all get in common. So whether you like the current administration or not, but the thing where we get in common is the one and only country where we get when a Mama Salone. So Fambul them for the people where we just joining and where they join for the first time. My name is Abdul Karim Kagbo. I'm based in Canada, and I can always say, and this they are big. Anytime I say this, I know I learn see and like say na brag at the brag, but the tea way they make help me for put food na my family table for take care of my family. My day-to-day job, I'm an economist, and I'm based in Canada. And the reason we make I emphasize on what they do, because we know very well say boku people in our social media, whether na right or wrong accusation or valid accusation, boku people that we don't see, not just this administration, even the previous administrations, them from Kabine time to Kuruma and now Bio, boku people them they use them platform, their microphone for like then go able get recognition, for like then get position. So now that make I can always try for emphasize, let people and know say I dey do this for the love of my country. I get a regular job where boku people and go saying a decent job. So I don't get any reason for do this other than the love for my country. And they do this for like a gain traction. So the administration, either this administration or incoming administration, go see me and say, oh, let them give me position. No, not to that. Now the primary interest now, yeah. So now I make I can always try for remind people them waiting that they do for a living, and again they are big. And I not say I'm like a brag, but I just know more for like a quiet that kind that then talk then they. So I want to let people then focus on the topic where we they deal with. So not to just on me and say, oh well, I do this because I want position, as rightfully so. Other people that don't do that. Be very active on social media, and all of a sudden we then give them position within the administration, then take like 360 degree or 180 degree turn, and then previously we all be feel say then go hold the government accountable, then they begin sing praises on behalf of the government and use them platform now as a propaganda tool. So they appeal to we all. Let we know they do that. When we do that, you feel seeing a plenty money, but guess what? Maybe you're not able to get a decent job for make similar salary where then go pay you, and we know say the salary, as a matter of fact, not that much. As Salone, even the salary of the president self, not that much. We, according to Anesco, it say now under $20,000 if they make for a year. So meaning that somebody they work minimum wage job now abroad, America, Canada, or even Europe, where you put that money there together, you will make more than the president, according to Anesco. So meaning that the salary, the basic salary, and how much. So all waiting with they see, so we then they get so much richer, mass wealth, based on corruption. The thief, let we know sugarcoat them. The thief, whether the thief na government. So again, I strongly believe, say, regardless of what they do, I know say people in a salon, they can get some funny talk where they talk about we within a diaspora. So talk about some people and they do not so decent job and they want for go brag. No. You need for proud of it. If even for clean old folks them as think you always make fun of we. Proud of it because now you work, now hard work. So when you get that money there, yes, you need for it with collate because you work hard for them. So then where they alala and the diaspora, back home, plenty of them not even get a job. So dear my brothers and sisters, let we continue, but that not necessarily means we will not for still help them. Like how they can say, fumble tick, they bend, but you know they broke. So no matter what, we they still remain with family. So let we just kind of shrug then comments then the way that they make, and let we continue for push the country go before. So Famulem, dear are they big, let we share and sharing. Somebody can always say, I think my brother George Walker can always say sharing is caring, and dearly we share because we get plenty topics them we I want to discuss tonight. As a matter of fact, the entire label of the topic I put and say tensions rise in Sierra Leone, and we know say tension on the day, but it look like the tension they go up and up almost every time. They are a big fambule. We don't repeatedly saying at this platform. We they do this on a see 'em as feedback, on a not see 'em as criticism. Then feedback here, it can help the government for let them see whose side did they go wrong or whose side they need for strengthening. So where we see tensions rise in Sierra Leone, and I put the particular areas them where I really want to focus. Poku things them really don't happen since the last time we are sooner. By the way, Saturday program where Sister Matilda joined me, that program they be well. We get so much interaction, and I really glad for that. And I hope see we will get as much interaction tonight. I know say yes, it don't late for Boku people them. Now Europe and Salone. So I can understand if the interaction will be the same as what you will be see on Saturday. However, let we do our best for make sure so we participate. And I will call the phone numbers them and open the phone line where I set the stage for let we talk about the things them we get lined up. So I put say power cut. This not to news, meaning that not to something new, but they always don't come and try for cool the tension, and even to some extent promise say then go get a schedule where then go they bring light and all that in a day. But people then they complain, they complain at Freetown particularly and say the blackouts don't pass Mac. And as a matter of fact, we even people according to the news article, people even complain say EDSA don't then go take bunch of volunteers them we do not get much experience, and them mistakes then they can even create more havoc in the country. So some of the people try for say a get connection with the plenty fire where they see the particularly the western area, but may not get that concrete thing there. So we go talk about that. And also the other thing I want to talk about is corruption allegations. There's also plenty may fumble in other country there. So what thing they happen with that? With President Bill clearly a campaign in 2018 say it will make corruption unfashionable. So meaning that people are not going to say corruption as something way therefore all it to earn. So it would discourage them, and waiting it mean by that it will do them so much that people are afraid for engage in corruption. But that's not be the case though. And the last time I be talk about the corruption perception index, we know from Transparency International, we don't slide. So it just they show we clearly say not to mistake at all. We the Transparency International index, we in the corruption perception index shows say Salone don't deteriorate in terms of the fight against corruption. So it show now clearly saying this thing don't they really pull like I say pull teeth or don't turn boy picking. If I can borrow Akmani in talk we say petrol don't turn boy picking. So corruption clearly don't turn boy picking, and in fact it is slowly they go as the cancerous stage. And the other thing we'll also talk about is the political showdown that country day. And again, because of time, I'm not go able for go deep into all the areas them because one particular area, hopefully, Saturday show, if time permits me, I go touch about. I go into it lengthily. We see, say, the education system. You get boku things the way they go on, and the other allegation in terms of the corruption, we see now SLBC where the board of directors them they accuse the director general of embezzlement and all that and this. So again, the corruption it can go on and on and on. But the political showdown now is last Saturday where Matilda be join me. Somebody we talk about the tripartite and within we make of them and forgive update. So this program we get plenty of other things then for talk about. Probably we go deal with that on Saturday. I'm not sure if Matilda will join me, but I will try for touch base with them and see if we get enough for deal with the tripartite recommendations them as to what we see in terms of remember Fambulem, the main like we forget about the election business, but the key reform we did they talk about that whole tripartite agreement now about the election reforms. So now 2028 and not the foul because if you see 2026 come, we know say now run down because the parties them get for now engage in their own political situation where they get for choose then candidates, then flag bearer and all that. So the concentration highly likely go be on their own party instead of this political reform. So me feel say this 2025, this time they're supposed for press and make sure say they don't settle that before 2026 where the political parties then go busy with their own internal arrangement. So yes, Saturday we go talk about that because it's very important. Otherwise, we don't cry, we don't allow, we don't say all sort of things, but we're not able to make any meaningful change for prevent waiting happen in 2023 June, let it not happen again. So how we go to prevent that? Now for create the atmosphere where we go discourage the ECSL for let them do it and do. And how you go to discourage that? Now for bring calm reforms, enact reforms, and go back and look at the Electoral Act of 2022. If we not do that, remember, now the latest law Andy where it can how for control elections. So if we not change them or amend them, adjust, modify them, if we go see the same thing. And then go back and tell we say, oh, the act not tell and say, therefore publish disaggregated result by polling station and all that. So now the time this, but unfortunately, we never see much of the opposition for they push that at all. Because this is not supposed for even be as a result of tripartite. The opposition supposed for lead this fight for let they amend the current Public Elections Act of 2022. But I go put down their side. So Fambulem, now the topics then they were here, we go deal with. And let us give a lineup of the sequence. So the first thing first, because I should say we go spend a whole lot of time on this one. I go out for tea time as the main topic for tonight, Fambulem. The Koidu Holdings, then threaten legal action against we First Lady, Madam Fatima Bio. And una know say I will talk about that at one point and saying Madam Fatima Bio, get no legal from my understanding because they represent the government and get no cabinet position and go through parliament for say, now they act on behalf of the government. So that relationship between he and husband, than in a private relationship. I want to let people understand this very clearly. The Salone people elect Madam Fatima Bio. If yes, na Sierra Leone, 100% I agree with that. But if he want for participate on behalf of the government, it not necessarily means it because the man now the president, so he can just do anything. No, Salone not in a banana republic, not a banana republic na Salone. So we get structure. So the need for go through the structure and game position where it go through parliament for confirm the meridity of how a fit the position if na for go negotiate on behalf of the government and stuff like that. Now Sierra Leonean, yes, you go talk about conflict of interest here and there, but let we left them to parliament, let them deal with that. However, they're supposed to go parliament and then it's able for negotiate on behalf of the government. And if you say you want for do on behalf of the workers, my brothers and sisters, not a worker. So, get no business and not a union representative for say, okay, well, that body day now in the oversee the well-being of the union, the workers them now Koidu Holdings. So again, about 8 pages of the detail where Koidu Holdings they write in a letter where they say then go sue the First Lady and then line up the things they would sue. They would then say then go sue about. So I know we will read all 8 pages, but I will try for take a stab at the first page where we get broader understanding of within the sue Fatima Bio for. So that day I want for really with people who don't tune in, and because I want to make the main topic, that particular approach there, I go say it will be a first of its kind for a company sue the First Lady, that person the heartbeat to the president. So to me, again, I don't let people misunderstand within our for Sinaya. But to me, I feel it's a very positive thing for a company, and by extension, this go encourage individual businesses and also individual Sierra Leoneans them, ordinary Sierra Leoneans them, non-political Sierra Leone politicians them, na Salone, for sue the government. Because then they supposed to be something we possible in a democracy. But because of we don't see how they don't compromise the judiciary and all the institutions, then we supposed to make that possible. And even the lawyers themselves, you get Boku lawyers, then we they scared for go at the government, for sue the government, for sue a minister. They are scared because of that intimidation where they're so much into with politics. So this lawsuit, to me, I feel saying a welcome lawsuit. One, it will put Madam Fatima na in right place for let a no say in not to government official. And two, he go also, Mr. Shillon repeatedly don dey say anaya, saying people and for they sue the government. We even if you think say yes, the chance for let you win is slim, but if we they get boku boku lawsuit against the government, then they by itself for the fact say then go get for go answer in a court, send people and for go represent them and all that thing and they it go even act as a check on the excessive power. We see that now in America, for example, Donald Trump repeatedly judges then they come and pass ruling and all that, even though it is try for ignore some, but they still they go at them saying na democracy. Remind them saying na a democratic government. So or system of governance that they practice in America. The same way so na Salone. Na democratic system of government with the practice na Salone. So as a result of that, we suppose for sue the government get right for sue a company or individual the same way so as individual or company then get right for sue the government. Because in a democracy, we assume say the judiciary if will be independent, the law supposed to be blind. Again, with the see the image, then they will then cover the statute of the law. But guess what? It mean a lot. That blindfold with them blindfold the statute. It is show say the law for blind. The law not for look into the fact say you na ordinary Salone person, you na poor man, you na gentleman, you na politician. No, the law not for look into that. Or you na Timney, you na Limba, you na Mende, or you come off from this region. The law not supposed for look at that. If we look at the law itself as the intent for like a guide we all for let we go live in peace and harmony. So we go talk about that. Again, that particular topic, I want for like it probably be the last. The other thing I want to talk very quickly, Mifambulem, in addition to the Koidu Holdings, it get connection where the ACC deny say, well, because Koidu Holdings then try for make reference to ACC, say, well, ACC now come up with anything and charge them of any corruption. And as a matter of fact, because ACC not come up with any of them thing and they, so waiting then conclude now, even though it might not be the correct conclusion, they then conclude say the ACC don't clear them of all wrongdoing. So meaning that they not get anything where therefore ACC for nail them for. So ACC come outrightly and deny, say they not clear them. The corruption case against Koidu Holdings is still there on. So, Mifambulem, the interesting thing though, where I read the article, the thing them where ACC they investigate, it's just too funny. It really funny though, because now them place here, not to ACC, and not get no bearing with ACC. Like for example, somebody not pay tax. That they not supposed for be ACC business at all. It's supposed for be the people that where they collect the tax. We na America, na IRS, we na the Internal Revenue Service, na Canada, na CRA, we na Canadian Revenue Agency, and na Salone, na NRA, we na the National Revenue Agency. Now they responsible for collect the tax because now then are the master sabi people them for no say yes, you know, pay tax, you evade the tax and all that. And then because they get act, they get law, we govern the collection system. So if you know pay tax, then go according to that law day and then fine you. And if you don't pay, then Cable use the government lawyers then now for sue you. But you're not supposed to forget any bearing for do with ACC at all. So again, it's so funny where I read into the things them where ACC they investigate. My goodness, Salone, it look like say ACC they all over the place. And the other thing we come to mind is ACC they use this now maybe for throw away the hot water. I mean for cool the temperature. Now where did they try for sue the first lady? But I don't want for preempt. I will wait till I reach to that point there, and then I will talk a little bit more on that. So that will be tied this particular topic about the ACC where it deny, say it don't clear Koidu Holdings of corruption. So then deny that because Koidu Holdings they make reference. Then parent company where now them they sue on behalf of Koidu Limited, say ACC don't clear them and things like that according to the write-up. But that's not the case. So we go talk about that if time permits. But if I'm not able to finish into detail, Fambulem, I go definitely pick them up on Saturday. But I go try for spend some time let we finish them because I know say una self the one for talk on that. So the other thing we aim now something we an officer we want for spend too much time on, but it's very important to do this headline. So no rights, no respect. SLPP's assault on the security sector. So when I remember last week, I talked about this briefly, where again news media go around about the Salone economic situation. And then what happened? The finance minister come and say, oh, Salone economy a day in a very sound manner and all that thing and it throw boku praises. But me fumble them, this to something where you go able for sugar coat. Because if you don't get money, just like way some poor man them where they want for go after girlfriend, then go lie. But guess what? That lie day not temporary something. Because when you don't lie, you get the girlfriend, and then that girlfriend they now assume, say you gentle, and then they begin ask for money here and there and all that. Guess what, Fambulem? At the end of the day, you go disgrace. The cow then can say you waste go comonado. Because then that woman will eventually know say na lie you they lie. Because the thing them way it expect you for able do for them as a result of all what you don't lie, you know able do them. So similarly to this one. So the government fulfills say, oh na political gimmick, then go lie say, oh well the country the economy they very strong. They move along very well and all that stuff then they. But the fact of the matter is, within them we will get for explain about no the delay for give we service people them the rest. And we know say that tradition way from the time will be small. And that in fact now one of the reasons we make Boku people attracted to the police force and the military because of the rest. No matter how things younger, the previous administrations them from Shekin time, Momoin time and stuff, they're not can play with the rest. So we grow up for know about that. So if the country really the economic situation very strong, as we finance minister claim, now the question is why did it delay and people are the rest? When we all know say the kind way the country triangle, even where you get the supply of US, the salary is not sufficient enough for let people and global live a comfortable life. We all know that. So, but the one way that they expect now, we done in a done deal, say, okay, well, this is not something we are going to get at the end of the month. Then you did delay. So the last time where you delay for pay people before Christmas as a bit tradition, when I say na system glitch. Okay, we give the benefit of doubt. We accept that. So this one now, waiting at the explanation. And this don't they go for too long. So now, according to the write-up, I'm thinking to say this would demoralize the service people. And now we don't see, say, Salone, we get eminent threat, like live threat from we neighbor, when a Guinea. So if then Sojamania or then service people, security personnel, them, they're not able to get the something where una don't promise them, where as simple as for give them the rest we them deserve. If I'm them, I agree. Say this will get some security situation, and it will demoralize we security personnel. So and clearly, President Bio, he don't doing best for make sure say them people and they then satisfied. So to me, I don't believe say a deliberate act for lack they not give them the rest. I strongly believe say the economic situation they tighten that kind commitments the obligation where the country get to deal with people and they. And not to say they make excuse for the government too, but it's just the fact. So, but the thing where I believe say una self go see like ask una self, then why the president continue for the fly unnecessarily? Because to me, some tip then they you and me no say unnecessary. Like for example, the tip where it just take for go Gabon. Yes, we want bilateral relationship with Gabon, but the fact of the matter is their inauguration then they you can send other people them. You can send the foreign minister. You can send the closest ambassador. We get ambassador to Kenya. We get ambassador to other countries that we're very close. Where the ambassador they can both go represent. So meaning that need for pay for jet, for private plane, for travel from Salone go all the way there. And with the convoy, security and all that thing and and you get for the country here for pay them per diem, meaning the allowance. All that they put strain on the budget. So them money then they like that jet day. Of course, somebody we don't make the calculation how much per hour they charge. And if you look the number of time where they go travel with that private jet day on things that were not even necessary, where we get suitable alternative. But yet, you prefer your side where we get suitable alternatives for still continue, for maintain you fly. Where that money day, it will definitely be more than enough for buy rest for we security personnel. So again, it comes back to President being priority. In priority is just himself. Because for whatever reason, he believes, say, where he left office, he not able for afford for the golden place here. So now something like a self-satisfaction, not all for the country, but it just want for satisfy in ego or in dream, say it don't travel almost all the country then at the world. At the country in expense. Salone way so poor. And if you put the ranking, it go day na the whole world among the top, probably top 20, if not top 10 of leaders then where they travel a lot. The whole world, not just Africa, the whole world. I strongly believe say go day inside the first 10. The 10 top leaders them, or presidents them, or head of states them, where they travel. And that, to me, not a good statistics for Salone, given the condition where we face so. So me famulem, again, let me try for open the phone line. And before I do that, let I just finish the other topics them way I want to talk about if time permit we. So the other thing we I really want to talk about I go say, let we see them as a positive thing, but it's just the troubling part no more is how sincere or how honest the minister of information about that Yenga. So according to him, it say the Yenga situation, the Guineans them and the Sierra Leoneans them, they want peace. So the Salone Authority and the Guinean Authority, them both want a peaceful resolution. But then we again are not like for go deep into people them way sometimes they can considered propagandist for them political people there. But a prominent somebody with a social media activist, I would say, it come outrightly. Somebody sent the Facebook page there. It come outrightly and criticize the government and say, did they lie? So this younger teen way did they tell about the update, all na lie. And that's wrong. Because a situation like this, where people in life, they not the line, you as government, now the last thing that you want for put political spin on. We not there on campaign for goodness sake. This not a election year. So una need for govern properly and make sure say people can get the correct information and make the right decision where it come to their life. Because this younger business, we see last week we play for now, where people and they run from that place there. So if you they lie, now they give people the truth about the update within now the current situation, then you continue for put people life at risk. And then you're not fit for be a government, for run the country. Because if that now you rely on based on this political commentator, say una rely on boku lie propaganda, and this now one way incessif una push them too far for let it take say no, enough is enough. People in life down the line. So this thing remind we back from Bulem saying una way they think saying, oh na me government this. So as a result, you know for suffer. No. And this now one big example. That Yenga. Now SLPP dominated area. But yet people then still they run from the government not able for protect them. And yet the same government they accuse them now social media commentators them, they accuse them now, say that they lie pa una, where una life then they on the line. So this are always the tell una. Politicians, now people them way you know want for completely trust. Because to them, all they know about is, even though they go see them as a strategy, but guess what? Not terrible policies. So where they're not able to do anything sober for the people them, then go engage in lie, propaganda, and also for put we against each other. And this is now one big example. We don't see people them from different parts of the country concerned about we brothers and sisters we based in Yenga and then surrounding villages them. Because we see like they say, then na Sierra Leoneans them, then deserve for they na them play suicide and born, they don't grow up and they live peacefully. And this reminds me again, we people like the glady, oh Salone don't get non-permanent seat, now the Security Council and stuff. So the question now is, how do they benefit we? With a face security situation right now between Salone and Guinea. So how we benefit we? So we just did for vote, yes, no. We're not able influence. We're not able use with presence now the Security Council for influence decision against Guinea, the aggression. We're not able for use the Security Council position where we get for lobby ECOWAS for LEC then turn the eye and say, well, we go pass a strong resolution against the Guinean authority. We're not able to do that. So instead we engage in bokulai and propaganda. So me famble them again, I can always try for remind una, saying una not vote because of the person where they lead the ticket, not from your tribe or from your region or whatever personal reason. We don't continue for make them mistakes here. And we see them all over the world. Case in point, America. So, but the good thing about the Americans, then they scared for say they regret. But we now, because of we don't allow them politicians here for continue for intimidate we. Waiting they happen. We they scared. Even though that's something we I go say now we right. But yet we go scared for make people know with dissatisfaction. And that's wrong, my brothers and sisters. Because this is not your life. You need for take responsibility of your own destiny. But if we allow that for be taken for granted, and we allow the politicians them, like how we people in our younger, they suffer. And we don't get look at the representative in a parliament. We don't hear anything. Like where you go say you stand for your people them, and you see you people them. They go through this, they run from them place where we know say rebel what done. And this now foreign aggression, now foreign people them, not to say now within the Salone community, like the rebel war when I Sierra Leoneans them all arms against the company Sierra Leone people them. Where you go say it make them very difficult and challenging for like we able fet. But this now foreign aggression, where to me every Salone person for united against any foreign aggression. That's not true patriotism. So Fambulem again, I go left at that. And the last thing I really want to talk about, I talk about again, this it gets something for do with the economy. I don't know for now, but for me, given waiting I don't know so far, this administration are skeptical. This headline, Fambulem. Sierra Leone launches job tracking system to monitor 500,000 employment goals. Me Fambulem. Una no say President Bill be the campaign a promise. A promise say between 2023 to the next election, when 2028, it go either it go add 500,000 jobs, either through the private sector by enabling the private sector or combination of the private sector employment opportunities and the public sector. Altogether, in 5 years' time, it will add 500,000 jobs. So now within this thing they do, according to the write-up, they say they go launch a special system, like a website kind of, where go they track the jobs them, where they don't create na Salone. Me fumble them. Then they sound familiar. So the government then set them goal, and then at the same government, they bring a system for monitor then goal. My brothers and sisters, now them place here, we know say yes, it can happen. But we get statistics Sierra Leone. So why the need for get a special government need for set up a special tracking system for monitor themselves, basically. Me family, una look into this though. So what's wrong with statistics Sierra Leone for begin they put together employment numbers them? If at all safe because of maybe and Salon small, I'm not able to understand why they're not able to do that. But let me say Salon, you get more of what we call informal economy like we like yeah easier la put on that way there, in the sense that you paycheck easy for like payroll register to the let's say either the revenue collection agency, because now then get for collect the tax we you get for pay from your employment income, so that connection they is very strong. So I can understand because they're under an economy and not too much at in place here. Where yes, you still get economic leakages, meaning that you still get people and way they work under the table, but then people and the percentage, the proportion of them people and they where they work under the table and not that high. So I can understand that. But still, if they say this system go effectively track how jobs them they put out the government or the country the economy they provide jobs them, so why Statistics Canada not use that system there? Why Statistics Canada not be the people them way go manage that system there for let improve data collection in the country? Because this is very important data. Because as it is right now, even the president don't know the actual unemployment rate in that country there. In a simple math. But because we lack them data then they, guess what? Statistics Canada and Salone not able to come up with that. Because now some of them data then they, the bank governor need for look into and say, okay, the economy done the week, just like how it happen now. So you get all them data then they, but for some reason Salone, the data that we get, all now for just do yuki. Most times not for even the right thing. And now it make Africa as a whole. It's so easy for like leaders then tamper with them data then they. Because to them it's all about politics. Forget say even the person where they stabilize, we're responsible for stabilize the economy. It need data for determine whether for increase interest rate and slow down the economic activity or reduce interest rate for stimulate the economy so the economy will grow faster. You need data. Otherwise, you not go just blindfoldly and then you begin to lie, say the economy don't pick up where you don't even get sufficient data. So again, I'll be talking about the inflation. Where to me, I don't go school now. I don't they practice for about 20 years. Me family, but guess what? I don't remember say now any advanced country you see the rate at which inflation they go down so rapid as in Salone. I don't want to go back to that commentary there, but Salone are the country that way. In less than 2 years, I will say within 1 year, 6 months, inflation come up from 54% to 10.7%. Something way almost impossible for like you see that now any economy we to the data correct. It's almost impossible because the thing way for cause inflation for go down that rapid way, because like I be telling you before, inflation you get the supply side and then you get the demand side. And the supply side we all see say the thing them way President Bio they talk about the war against Ukraine, the war na Ukraine and Russia, and all the other things them supply chain, all them thing in there. We still, even though it not be the same level as it be there during COVID, but it not come down the way how it be there before COVID. Where you go say, okay, the supply side is so much so that now the inflation they come down rapidly. And then on the demand side, you get for see people that lost their jobs them significantly for like we not see any demand pressure. Because when people then they get make some money, then go spend, and when they spend, you get for the one they will get for bring the things them, then get for order put order for them things, then they take time. So that immediate shortage, they put pressure for the price go up. So the reverse go be true. Saying, oh, people are not get enough money again, so they're not able to buy, we get things then we oversupply. But where then thing and they happen, the economy for be so weak for let we see that kind reduction in inflation so rapid. But when I know we'll get them both ways and say, oh, the economy is still strong, they grow faster. And yet now they call say we see that this inflation. Hey, me brothers and sisters. Yeah. So now that to make this particular thing what they talk about, so I get a very skeptical for like then don't put them goal. And then at the same government, they say, okay, well, we go make something. We go track a system. We go track how far we there from we go. Then go give any kind number. Una remember President Bio, where in the campaign 2023 election, what did he say? He say everything that in manifesto, it don't do am. And if you look at the letter from A to Z, even if any letter they beyond Z, it go to accomplish them. So meaning that everything, nothing in our left of the thing that we promise. If I'm bulem, everybody are big. Even una the SLPP loyalists, una self no say that they're not true. So but because again we don't get clear opposition, we not be get any debate. For like then go push him and let he explain how that be true. The bread and butter issue when are the number one thing where I remember clearly even give back talk where Samoa Kamara be they try for explain the road construction and the infrastructure development under an ESCOMA way they don't achieve. Waiting President Bio say, it's not to development, not to roads people in the eat, I paraphrase. The bread and butter issue, very important. And the bread and butter issue, we all know say, Tintianga now compared to 2018. It's very clear. So meaning, yesterday, better past today. And then the same man say, if you put A to Z, it don't do everything where it say go do na manifesto. With the simple thing where you go say the bread and butter issue, it's still a struggle. And now how many, it come to 2 years next month. It say big 5. And now lie then get for lie now about the feed salon and all that. But again, it is second guessing self. At one point, now the a conference where they all say Salone, that lady we try for ask the question about Pepe don't go up and all that. And yes, and all that stuff, then they say before him be president, the lady be the ATS. And he make it clear. Say rest price no go can down. And he also make it clear that we not go be self-sufficient. But now remember, if we don't make them say within 5 years, Salone will be self-sufficient, will be exporter of rice. So now you say, oh, let we wait till 2028. Then 2028, who knows? Whose kind of excuse you go give so na damn day we for continue with. And now they say, because people then go hold you accountable and say, okay, well, you be promised say you go create the enabling environment for let Salone see 500,000 new jobs. So because of, very well say, we will achieve that. So now you want create a system where go monitor that number day. And then una go just say, oh, according to the system, Salone don't create 400,000 jobs within 2 years, just like how una do the inflation. Within 2 years, in less than 2 years, una saw inflation don't candle to 10.7%. So now the same thing una want for let we go through. So family, I just decide for through this atuna, saying the president where we get, instead of it concentrate on running the country so Salone people and go benefit, all they do is now strategies them. Not to govern the governor. Now strategies they engage in for cover in lie and propaganda. And that's very sad for we country. Because this clearly shows a strategy. Statistics alone for able to handle this if they invest in statistics alone. So, I know say I set this up. I know say I don't do so much in terms of trying for set this up, but clearly the phone lines they're open. So if you want for call, we will encourage you for you dial. If you in North America, we include Canada, America, and the United States and Mexico. So you can dial 1-866-944-7722. 1-866-944-7722. And if you're in the UK, the number for call we now +44 2080891455. +44 2080891455. If you're in Australia, the number for call we now +61 29 09 +61 29 09 If you didn't any other part of the world, for my brothers and sisters, we get the number like you always say in our port number, and this the Englishman saying a universal number, and that number then we WhatsApp number na +1 343 997 5828 +1 343 997 5828. And also we get with VOS radio station at Salone, na Freetown specifically, when a 91.9, it in the eastern part of the western, the western rural, but people that don't tell we say then can catch ourselves way from upline. So, but again, if you the wave for whatever reason, whether make able catch them, no worry. All you need for do is just download we mobile app, and that app they go able for connect you, because as long as then they're on the air, you will able for be connected. And the mobile app, it look like this, where we get plenty other good things them where you can able enjoy in terms of your entertainment. So you just need for go to the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store and type VOS Television as you see on the screen, and you will able for come through. So Fambulem, again, I will give you an update on this way, in a little way, we they bring to una that situation where we they try for help picking them we not get we come up from a very humble background. We didn't get the talent but are not able then parents they're not able to afford for lack then go higher education. Let they attain higher education. And we don't act Chestnut VOS with una all as the extended VOS family members. We go encourage una for una scan the code for donate. And I want for also use the opportunity for show una people away. We get people away in the past few days, then donate and want for really acknowledge them people and they. And waiting I go try for do fumble them. And for some reason, somebody, I think it was on Thursday or Saturday, an honorable member specifically. This person write now the comment section, he writes say Mr. Cargo na fraud, something like that. Na fraud. And I want to really appreciate the people that will come to VOS Rescue because not to me particularly, this na bad name to the network. So I really glad we people and say they don't know Mr. Cargo for a while and then trust me. And I want to say thank you for the trust. But interestingly, this person, I don't know if I'll be glad where I be they go at the politicians them. So in self one for through dot tip me. But my brother, I believe sin I be man. It's just unfortunate that I'm not be able for download that comment thing. My brother, I just want to appeal to you though, and that make also they make it clear waiting they do for a living, where by God's grace, I believe say it decent enough for feed me family. I no need for come na VOS, but for the love of the country, I they come na VOS, and I always before I they set up the scholarship program, I make it clear saying I go give regular update. And I believe say I don't keep up to that. Every week they give an update. And I go take a call, and after the call, I go show now they go live now the PayPal page, let una see the people that we don't donate. And from where we open PayPal, let una see I must don't come out from the account today. And I be making clear, say, if now this kind of approach, the government of Salone from Kabine time, then be they use. We then spend money, then show people them how they spend them. They don't need the Auditor General for even ask safe, but just for let them get trust from the people them, let the people them continue for trust them. So anytime they come to the people them and say, okay, well, because of the way how we they spend or because of whatever reason we want for do this, we want for like una step up in terms of the revenue collection. We want let the diasporas to help we and all that. Then therefore we go a long way. But as simple as President being fly, I don't feel say anybody, any media outlet, and even unfortunately the Auditor General don't even know precisely how much it cost the country. So no, we know this on our VOS. But I'll take this call and Fambulen, the phone lines they're open. So I will encourage you now follow on our call and let we talk about all the topics them before I sit down. Trianga one part the main topic particularly. But let we see if we will get this person. VOS network. Hello caller, waiting a name and inside the call we from, please. Hello. Hello. So I don't know if the person don't sleep on me if you don't wait for too long. But yeah, please call back. The last time I'll be facing at the line, but other people will be called through this line, so not to the line. Apparently, if not the same person, it look like either they call for maybe he forget himself or whatever reason. So call me back, please. All right, Fambulem, the phone lines they're open, so I go encourage you now for let una call. But while una the while I dey wait for the call, I go display. I don't know if not the same person, but apparently, let me try one more time. VOS network. Hello, caller. Waiting your name and who say they call we from, please. Hello. Hello. All right. So again, then they go tell us say we need to see who that they call. So we don't know who that's not the person, if not the same number or whatnot. So that's another way for let we just try for practice with who they preach. So Fambulem, there I go encourage you for let una scan the code and let we able for basically get this going. So again, I go appeal to una all for like we able achieve this because we get plenty thing them in store for that country day. And we want to take them a step at a time. And we in our VOS, like we the presenters them or the management, we not able to do them just on we own. So we really, truly need our help. So there, they encourage you for like our help let we go able for achieve this. As a matter of fact, I just want for show the latest number we don't get in terms of the people that we don't donate. So I want for show clearly let see the people that we don't donate. And as I say, we in our VOS, they practice what they preach. We're not perfect, but the side them way people that don't make mistake, we want to make sure say that mistake we not follow another trap day. So now make we do we best for you a regular update as then they come. As we get the update, we go show una. So Fambulem let show una right now the screen. I hope say una they see. I just on a patient with me. But again, while I dey try for pull up the website, the PayPal website, I want to encourage you for like una scan the code. So Fambulem, this not the PayPal website. So I hope say una they see. Let's see if I can increase and small. Okay. So I want to say boku thank you. But before I begin the thank you, let sort of go from the beginning of we start this. And that's now be December of last year. Now we set up this program, this scholarship program. So that's now be the week of the 16th, December 16th. So Fambulem, I will begin from the top. So as of today, according to we record now, 6:21 a.m. we brother Tamba Mansa Musa. What will happen if una see the type? It shows say recurring payment from. So we brother, let God bless him. Brother Tamba, let God bless you, sir. So what did he do? He make every month on the 8th. This amount they come out from in payment method, where we don't know the payment method. So if we now look now, about $34.58 is say for the come out from in payment method every. If we click on them, we go able for see within the payment method again for just so una see na this na in detail and one for say boku thank you to we brother and it show clearly na saying na recurring And so again, fumble them. This now one of the donors them, and this now is second time now they see the money they come off from in payment method. So one for say boku boku thank you to we brother Tamba Mansa Musa. And then one for say thank you to we own sister, we own mama, we na Madam Abilako. And INSEF on the 4th of this month, 5:39 p.m., it make a donation and it give 150 and where them pull the processing fee where na $4.65. So it go na the VOS account PayPal where the amount we left there na $145.35. So Madam Abilako, if you dey watch, one for say boku tenki. Brother Tamba, if you dey watch, one for say boku boku tenki. And to we other brother, we can call the program, we na one of we family member na VOS, brother Ibrahim Ansari, one for say plenty thank you to you. We Yusuf don't donate several times, and one for say plenty thank you. So let's quickly go back and go to the end. So for like not too long list today, on a patient with me, we need for recognize them people here. So I want for really take this opportunity for recognize them. And I do am live as una they see. Again, that we brother we say Mr. Kagbo na fraud. I don't feel say the government from where we know Salone, a government don't be as transparent like this. Where they show Amos come and they show when he come, and I go show na Leona see Amos ever don't come out. So again, we brother, as I say, brother Tamba, thank you very much for your donation. And we brother Alpha Cisse, thank you very much for your donation. Brother Alpha Cisse, the last time we donate, he don't donate now 3 times. The last time we donate, and again, we brother Ibrahim Ansari said don't donate 3 times. Brother Tamba don't donate 2 times. So one for say plenty thank you and recognize them people here. So my brother, when I see the only transfer so far we don't do now the 27th of February, transfer to the bank account where I set up, and I'll be showing that bank account there. Let una see. So, and when I see the amount we come on as 600 Canadian dollars. And we be sent them for pay a whole year school fee, books, and uniform for the candidate we currently with a sponsor. We now we on Pekin, Sita John, we last year by the Beke become force. And at that prompt we even set this up very quickly. So you see, brother Ibrahim Ansari, brother Alpha Cisse, brother Fode Toure, brother Robert Cargo, sister Alima Kamara, Wisiam, and then brother Ibrahim Ansari and brother Mohamed Kamara, brother Alpha Cisse, and also from we own VOS sister network, we know the African Voice Network, we sister network. So all them people there. So now see payment from the only thing we change from that particular place we show the type of transaction. Now the only time where we don't withdraw from this account, we show transfer to. So the type of transaction you see now this colon, we not ever this colon. We not ever, aside from that one time where we transfer money from the account, the PayPal account, we not do them again. So my brother, I don't know, sir, you get that where you say, Mr. Abdul Karim, na fraud. So I don't know, sir, you get that. But while Abby they go through this, we miss some calls them, dear my brothers and sisters. Una way just call, they una call way back. I be they look at a different screen, so not be able for see una call. And dear me fumble them. Una scan the code, and somebody be ask, say, okay, well, how then go donate? La walk the person say la walk come through. So if una look at waiting in on the screen, if you go to vosdiaspora.org, if fumble them, the websites look like this. So the vosdiaspora.org, it look like this. So again, this you get a button here. Let's expand them a little bit. So this, down and now click on any fake VOS diaspora. This now the authentic page of VOS Diaspora. So we get a call. Let me take a caller because no one let this person stay for too long now the line. And as a matter of fact, this person are one of the pioneer of this. We're so proud of him. And I be just one talking on side, but dear my brother, just hold on for me. You know, say I can like I don't want for say for praise too much, but you now want somebody we a big example for we all. So the name we wanna not see by the PayPal, we now this site, all the names they were called, one name they were missing. We now we brother we based in Belgium, brother Sal Fuad Kaba. The reason we make him missing because him they send from Salone directly. In they ask we for go collect money from somebody na Salone. So not to PayPal any do am in we interest because it make an clear say for let we not spend. When I see anytime somebody pay na the PayPal they cut per the money. So brother Sal Fuad Kaba, it make an clear say no, aside from the money we PayPal they cut, if we get for send like the last time where we send the school fee, the book for books and all the thing that we'll do for the 1 year, we be pay fee to MoneyGram. So brother Sal Kaba, first if he don't give 2 million leons. He give 2 million leons saying for the Christmas. The young man where we the sponsor and in daddy for like they able enjoy Christmas because we be so glad for the good work we don't do. So we brother we based in Belgium, he say no need for pull from the PayPal account. Let we ego send him in act chest. Let God bless him for that. He send 2 million and we go make him and we get video to that effect. Una go na VOS and the YouTube channel, una go able to see that video there because we report him. And waiting to do back, this brother, you know what? Let God bless him and his family and let God replenish in pocket. Waiting to do back, we come to VOS family, we say we want for like we get school, for the pay Guinea lunch. So waiting is say instead of every month we get for pull from the PayPal and pay fee to MoneyGram and all that, ain't gonna knock chest. Every month, let we manage on our salon, go collect because we agree for like it be 500,000 leons, old leons, when are 500 new leons. So in that chest, and as it is right now, it don't get 2 million where it go serve for 4 months. So me fumble them there. If we there for like una send the clap, the emojis them, una do them for we brother and we get them on the line. So I want for give a chance now for like instead Rob Mott. But this we brother for like it don't save we so much. Let God bless them for that. So VOS network, hello caller, know you, but dear make people understand who that na you and who side they call from if you don't mind, brother. Go ahead, please. What's up?
VOS Mr. Cabo, thank you very much. And I really of course you do good. We gotta do good more. But even though we own we not collect for kings, actually we do good, do not come in hiding. And even you see We see Calician Sambol and things, apostle, shy people anyway. But we come in terms of the situation, they are elect for help incorporate because we know how come out, how the answer not be the same. And why make a call actually be Chicago because of that fraud side we reach. Because okay for listen to them people then some of them they sit there. Then they at the background, not get in mind all people and they put a little night, then get and this conscious something very important any woman do like for do. And this one I call for last set the record straight. The last time I've been good donation during Mr. Last night Sanko in time during the Kuwait situation. There was a time when they were being paid 1,000 euros for that donation. And then the end of Mr. Last night, women to become last night for one sort of some organization they do for sponsor that people them in a different side who they on WhatsApp group follow the help that people in hiding who know the count that solution. And the other also go paying at the PayPal. Now I say no, I know they paying at the PayPal. I say because me that €1, €2 they put. I say I know they accept them. I say because I just say opposite they in need. Don't go take it again for let go pull money the interest. I say if you not agree, I know they give the money. And I didn't miss a last night and go say, say but for me, for people they didn't trust me. And I say no problem. I say no, I say come here they put the money. When Mr. Last night I go, don't you need the money for let go help people them. That's okay. I go send me with less than Western Union. Or I go call it now. I say okay, now I can send for them. Now I can send €500. Or $500, whatsoever I go there, the change and that. Now send that money there and that. And then by then we depend on how the thing get for go on. And then later now the person say now the government don't take responsibility for count the picking from Kuwait. Now say hence the government don't ready for help. Then the 500 are not ready for send again. And at least I'm not saying I will just send them on other goodness, other people who get we rent one place for them through Mr. Sheku. And free talk in the help they don't can free to know they sponsor them for look at them business let them go through their life now free talk. And then which one I mean is there is one guy who can call you network. You always say can the online they tell Mr. Last night called the man of fraud. And this reach out to the government with Sierra Leone, how people for do better things for help the country. Let me go there, Mr. Last night. I don't need them money there. Their money they're already expensive. Who know you would spend the money there? Don't give them respect and honor for Lincoln or Tia what they do. It's fraud business here. I know the help. If you go for giving money, see the credibility. What we say for government, what we trust. Some of the type for the government there. We know see no credibility there, but already for people like for them. Then what time when they show the thing online, everything clear, but still they give them fraud. But this year I know respectful, please. No, you will show some kind of respect. The time we are they take look my teacher Jacolo they left the with self and friend out for like gang she try people no things there for the betterment of that country. We are please. Then here not tell well. That's no Mr. Gagu.
Oh, that's well said. Thank you so much, Brother Kaba. Yes, I remember, in fact, that project, then you know the first person we knock chest, and you begin the highest. And for let you continue, for still get the courage for do this one, and look with how much you don't do. One for say plenty thank you. And again, I know unless we vex too much, pardon people there.
Yes, Mr. Kabu.
They can test the waters.
This can continue. The credibility is there. They do have Mr. Last Uncle. When Mr. Last Uncle, the fish, even for one network, when Mr. Last Uncle on live. When you get for call me, let me send video for your credibility. Let's send them. I give for make video for Mr. Last Uncle. Well, no, see the man not eat the money. And that, you know, tell well.
Well, again, then they go keep we all on we toes. To me, where somebody try for discredit you, just like how I do so, and waiting Mr. Lansana be do as well, and for give them the evidence. So like waiting be happen that time, I think it was last week. Now other people them now then defend me. And that's not the right way for do. So if you will convince other people the possible one for can make bogus allegation, it not able for succeed. But to me, and all of expert them because if we say, you know what, because this person we credible and we whatnot, that person they go take huge advantage. You get boku people and we na fraudsters them. Absolutely. So I not
Yeah,
vex, but waiting I try
let
for
them see
do
the
now.
evidence.
Remind them. Yes. I remind them say we can do a display of the people that we don't donate and we can regularly update that. And anytime we release money from the funds, we they capture video and publish them. Yes, we know say at times the Bobo and Daddy, can feel good, but then they a small price for pay for let we be transparent and then they go motivate other people them for give their hard earned money. So thank you so much, Brother Kaba. But let we patient with them. Yeah, they are big.
Yeah,
Let we
we'll
know vex.
try, but yeah, if you see the credibility we display, and then anything, any sense, even Mr. Sometimes I know I let them know, but everything they pull out, nothing where they hide.
Yes,
And
yes,
they see on live TV. And then be careful, Mr. Gaba, some Mr. Gago, some people now the respect they not get. And not the team. We not get that
yes,
kind of way for no for dealing with people. If you not get them like cool mind who you get, and then what are people able to they then say I know the country for doing, but you get the patience for continue because of the love of the country. And then you
yes,
know how they see how they with self humanity cool anyway.
absolutely.
I give credible for that. You get good for
Yes,
leader a nation for honestly. Because a
yes,
nation need a leader who be say there are all sort of people with head who would deal with anything in a very way that for let institution not go out of hand. You just continue for the credibility. I applaud you for that, Mr. Gabo.
not teamwork, not teamwork. So
Yeah,
Yusuf and all on encouragement, they inspire me for let I continue for do this. And I
yeah,
make a clear,
continue.
yes. Say this na me go
The
starter.
thing why make I dey take on this because it makes some people want to give them money. They see as some people them put that fraud. Then giving they hesitate. And
That's
then
true.
they cool the people the other people in spirit. Then they don't want they low spirit there. At
That's
least if you not get what other not get it, other people know no situation. Sometimes the other people know and give, then get more good heart than people don't give. The situation hold them up. And then the only
that's
thing I could just come and see how the process they go on. And they not kill people experience. Go and bin now people they will be say they are for deal with. Small thing they begin see slightly begin to change their mind. And I know I
ex-
know how that low spirit why because it's not important what they do. You know? And one people know they just like put out brother man they call they praise you all the time. When at the light at the happy I say, oh this man not come back. I don't say these are the light, this, like that, Are they happy? So no, we need that kind of enthusiastic something.
okay. But thank you. Let God bless. And
No problem, Mr.
yes,
Rabu.
so, and please, if you get any additional comment, but thank you and thank you to everybody we themselves don't participate in
Definitely.
giving. Yes, thank you. Let God bless her. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem, Mr. Rabu.
All right. Yes. So again, as I always say, uh, um, no matter how much somebody spend, the fingers do not be the same. So me, if somebody give $5, if I still respect that person there. So dear, it no matter how much you give, whatever little, no money no the way small, no money no the way big. It depend on your pocket. Dear, let we scan the QR code and let we give like how we said the last time. The more we able get, the more students them we go accept. But I don't want for fall the trap where the government fall. Yes, that so-called free education, it be a good idea, but it's not realistic for let salon continue with that kind spending day, especially where now somebody else will depend on. You're not going to set a program depending on other person. So now fall in that kind mistake day. So now that make I want let we get sufficient money, and then with our blessings, approval, we open them up for applications. Let people apply, and we look at the merit, and then we decide as a family. Now, this same platform, not to say na Igbale would go, so now this same platform, I go bring all the information there. But let we try for raise the money for right now. Yeah. So let us just quickly walk on through before I go into the main topic of the night. Let walk on through very quickly. This is not the website. So this now so the website look like. And you see Usai say donate now. So when you click on that button there, they take you straight to the PayPal. And we decide, because some people then say, okay, well, why we not use GoFundMe? But people then say GoFundMe expensive. They cost too much money. And plus him, they do for like a continuous something, you get specific time. And this is not something we want for do continuously. So all you need for do is you click on this button, we say donate now. When you click on them, it'll take you straight, when I see, to the PayPal. So this is not the PayPal where you see the student and we reporter, and then you see VOS diaspora helping hand. So a very clear say this is not the PayPal account, and when you scroll, you're able for see donate with PayPal. So whether not debit card or credit or whatnot. So you see if now one time, you get you one time. And if, let's say, you want for let VOS get $100, what they do, they tick on Usai say add to help cover the fee. So if the fee now $1.35, so then go charge you in total $101.35. So when you click on this, you're able for cover the fee. So if you want like every month, like how we brother Tamba do, they click on the monthly fee. So the monthly meaning when you make this payment, the same time every month, that amount they come out from your payment method. If now 1 year, like per year, you say, okay, you know what? I want to forgive maybe 100, 200 or 500 and cover the whole year. You'd be able to do them. So every year, if now 1,000, you don't say or 500 or 200, whatever amount, or 100 every year, now they come out. So all you need for do is when you do that and you click on donate with PayPal. So when you click on the donate with PayPal, they ask you the amount. So the amount now you make let's say if not $5 safe, we still go appreciate them. And you say, okay, donate with PayPal. So you see when you put the amount, PayPal they calculate exactly how much now the fee we then get for charge. So when you tick on that, it cover the fee automatically. And this amount, when you tick the fee, it will be 46 cents for a $5 donation. So if now let's say $100, so PayPal say the amount where then go take based on Usaya Day and all the thing them way they into the mix, I go pay $3.30. So if I want for like the $100 VOS get them, then that amount they then go get. But if you not tick on this one, then go pull the $3.30 from the $100. So VOS go end up forget about $96.40. So I just want for Leona $96.70. So I want Leona know that. So fambul them, that's not the way how you're able for donate, because somebody be they ask, say for la walk una through how una they donate. And now if I click donate with PayPal, it will take me right there. So again, I just need for fill, but if you don't get account, you can just set up, or if you don't want for set up account at all, you just they click with say donate with credit or debit card. So you don't need for set up a PayPal account. But if you want for the do them regularly, then you need for set up a PayPal account if you don't get them. But you don't necessarily need for get a PayPal account. So you see, you either log in with your PayPal or you just click donate with debit or credit, and then this information go come. We go ask you for fill you debit information. So na see na ya. So you do all, you fill all this, and then you finally submit, and then we're able for charge you card. See, so agree and donate $100 yearly, because I put yearly as an example. So I go just cancel them, and that's now that way you go able for help this cause. So let's go now to una. Before I talk about the topic proper, the main topic of tonight, so let's read some of the comments there. Mary J, thank you very much. You say, good evening, Mr. Cargo. Thank you for your good work and great analysis. Thank you so much also for listening. And una no say, una sef, then comment here, they really inspire we. And I really want to appreciate that. So I want to say plenty thank you again to we brother, and this Seth another prominent brother with we, and sometimes in day we can agree with in comments them, sometimes they we not can agree, but for the fact say they come almost every time we get the program. I want to say plenty thank you to brother when Peter Dowder. He said this is purely a border dispute, regardless of what point on the border. And it doesn't mean that the people of the Southeast are against Guineans. So thank you for that comment today. And one for say plenty thank you from the picture card. Say this regime only embark on lip services and power rather than delivering service to the people. And it continue for say no leader of a country will succeed when prioritize deception over truth, self-interest over progress, and power over services. Sad for our country. And you continue for say, he or she will definitely be one of the pauper cyber thugs army. You will never be distracted by sabotage. Thank you very much. And I believe saying waiting we brother will talk about as well. And brother Peter, thank you again. You say, do we really have the money to run the country very well? That's a $1 million question, brother Peter. And I believe say CAD answer you. Say, Peter, are you one of them? I don't know. Calls are not going. I'm not sure though. Dear, again, if you call the WhatsApp the same way I will display the PayPal, please forgive me for that. So I don't know if now one of them calls today, but we get a call on the queue. In the queue, VOS Network. Hello, caller. What's your name and who side they call we from, please? Hello. So I don't know if they struggle, call the WhatsApp number then, if maybe, because again, I want to make it clear. If they call the toll-free number, and based in Canada, Mexico, or America, you're not able to go through. But for the fact say they come through, I don't know waiting if now they try for call, because we don't try for take call from the main line, but apparently the person they come through. So we go encourage you for call the WhatsApp. Yeah. So, but yes, the phone lines they're open, and if you want for call, please call we. Brother Robert Cargo, thank you very much. Say, Peter Dowder, tell Madabio to visit Burkina Faso and learn from Ibrahim how to grow rice and wheat, more so process tomatoes, instead of traveling to Vietnam. Nonsense. And again, not to disrespect though, because plenty time where somebody use that nonsense, people then sort of see that as disrespectful. To me, I agree though. And why President Bio we're not to get for be the farmer? Why not in they go for go land out for plant? Yes. This not make any sense to me. And it don't do that on several occasions where he say it go for like Ingo be part of the delegation for go land something. No, that's not waste of money. And again, I agree with Brother Robert. Now nonsense. So from that time we then go where the whole delegation go Vietnam and say that they go learn the technology or the way for they go train, waiting not come out of it. However, say plenty thank you to Mary Cisse. Thank you very much. You say whilst our security forces were busy intimidating and terrorizing innocent civilians for political gains, Guinean forces were busy building military bases in our country. May God help us. Point well taken, well said, Sister Mary. Thank you so much. So, fumble them again. We go try because by God's grace I will come Saturday, but then we go straight to the main topic. And again, I for telling una boku boku thank you for we una all joining for talk about issues them tonight. But fumble them, the main topic we I want follow we talk about tonight. Some people will talk about saying, well, this not something we are for gladdy because some man go say na fiti against we First Lady and things like that. But before I talk all this, Fambulem, let I read the first page of the press, the letter, the first page. So if when I look at this, you will see Octi Limited. And apparently this now the parent company, meaning the mama company of Koidu Limited, Holdings Limited. So now let we read and see what in then they say naya Fambulem. So waiting then say, according to the letter where they write, una see, for the attention of Dr. Fatima Bio, Office of the First Lady, State House, Freetown, Sierra Leone. And this, today the 8th, the letter where they send, then datum, the 6th, so meaning 2 days ago, a very recent. Dear Madam, and this are the title, waiting na the reference. Why they send this letter to him? Notice of intended legal action, unlawful interference, incitement, defamation, and damages to Koidu Limited and Octi Limited. So Koidu Limited and Octi Limited. So Octi now the parent company of Koidu Limited. So this is not the title. And then talk about unlawful interference. Then talk about the lawsuit. Say incitement. And apparently it will be the workers them. And we all know, say defamation with the lie purposing. And then all that, they say the damage where it caused to the company. So they don't send letter for tell the First Lady, say they intend for take legal action against them because of the reason here. So within the right say, I write to you in my capacity as Director and Acting General Counsel of Octi Limited and its group company, Octi, the parent of Koidu Limited, Koidu or the company. So this person we writes this letter, according to him, is saying that the director, the right arm on behalf of the company in the capacity as the director, and also they act as the lawyer for this company. So a right say this letter concerns a pattern of unlawful, defamatory, and malicious statements and actions attributed to your conduct that have caused severe and ongoing damage to the company, its affiliates, personnel, stakeholders, and Octir, the parent of Koidu. So wetin this mean per Creole? It means say all wetin they accuse them of, saying the statements that we don't make, the lie that we don't tell against the company, and all them thing in there, it don't cause big damage to the country. I mean to the company. So as a result, then they take this action. So your actions undertaken without formal legal authority have triggered a crisis that now poses a direct threat to public order, lives, investor security, and Sierra Leone's international standing, while also causing serious financial harm to Octi. So, Fambule, if una be people that will be join my program where this news first come on I do before even they take this action. But let me take a call and I go continue because this na read way long small. But let me take this call. VOS Network. Hello caller, waiting your name and who side they call we from, please. What's up, guy?
Good morning.
Yes, good.
Yes, I call a response to this issue of Madam Fatima.
Okay.
For me, I believe the involvement of I think I did listen myself. I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
I believe the involvement of Madam Fatima into this labor disputes, they don't clearly overstep in legal boundaries. Because just like the company stated, the First Lady not gets any formal authority to represent the Koidu Holdings. I mean, this is an engagement where illegal, especially the strike where illegal. He conducts the particular strike in a very illegal way where violates even the Sierra Leone Industrial Relations and Trade Union Act of 2023. And of course, the collective bargaining agreement between 2022 to 2025, so it totally breach all and then laws and there. And of course, additionally to that, the accusations that we make against the company we already talk about. I think there were accusations of mistreatment of workers and so on. And I believe there were allegations that even the ACC, the Anti-Corruption Commission, we don't previously conduct an investigation where they not been found any illegal activities of the company. So for let we even see the ACC today, when Ben Faifala, they go out in public and endorse the First Lady, and it's shameful, it's really shameful. And of course, they raise questions about the commission impartiality as well, and the broader implications, of course, for governance and investment relations, And we know that the Koidu Holdings Limited are one of the very few diamond producing companies in the country, where even in operating in step alone of the country, it don't contribute over $173 million only on taxes. And of course, with royalties worth over $15 million, where they invest in community development programs. So I believe the actions of the First Lady, it will get some very, very serious macroeconomic repercussions, where it will potentially deter future investment as well, even destabilize the country in they call them extractive sector or mining sector. So, in fact, even when we see the company, they talk about taking legal actions, and we know, they see, even from a distance, we know that this company will get both a local and international stakeholders. So for me, then they seek damages now from both the Salone High Court, they talk about the royal courts now, Guinea, even they talk about regional or international legal bodies as well. And this they send a signal, a potential signal, will cause, a serious diplomatic fallout or damage for them. It's sad. And of course, coming to the issue of the younger, Mr. Kagbo.
Yeah, well, I just wrap up. Yeah, quiet, please.
Right. Yeah, must stop there anyways. I don't want to take over the time, please.
Go ahead. We will give you some seconds. I've just tightened no more, please. Go ahead, please.
Okay. And when it comes to the issue of younger, Kagbo, they were now with Sierra Leone brothers and sisters. They were the same people where this government and other politicians will go there and campaign. They were registered and they voted for the government. Why we abandon it today? Even in places for go to food, who started to do them food, farming activities, fishing activities, they have been prevented. Even restrict their movement within their own premises. This is then people here need more than just lip services. Some people here deserve more than just rhetorics. Even though that they claim, say that they do, diplomatic workouts for servicing diplomatically, but they need to do something. Do action where they reflect on the life of the people who they live in a community. They deserve more than just rhetorics. They need to do something.
Absolutely.
They're providing water for them, medical supplies, food, maybe now outside in the street. What's in government they do? We'll not get the emergency response fund, but we'll get money for the church and private jets then. The security sector look into it. So the only thing where this security they do now for protect the presidency. Not for protect the sovereignty of the state and its people. What would they spend all that money there for? You're not going to say Salone police, Salone army get weapon. And when the people go out for protest for economic instability or for economic issues, now the thing knows that we have security. When it comes to protecting our external borders, we don't have security. It's a shame. We not get security for protect the presidency. They should be there to protect our external borders. These people need more than just what they are doing. It's sad, my brother.
Yeah. Well, call me back if you get additional comments for make. Let we not break the rule.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you very much. God bless. Point well taken. And one for say Boku, thank you to we brother for them points that they will make. But I can't tell you no more. Now the first page I go try for read because the first page lay the reason why then they sue. So let read that pathway, then talk about the action the way or First Lady don't do, waiting now some of the consequences. So they make it clear. Well, I read the full paragraph. This letter concerns a pattern of unlawful, defamatory, and malicious statements and actions attributed to your conduct that have caused severe and ongoing damage to the company, its affiliates, personnel, stakeholders, and Octi, the parent of Koidu. Now, this part, now I want to follow and pay particular attention. They say your actions, then they name the actions there now, undertaken without formal legal authority. Remember where I try for talk say Fatima Bio no gets the legal authority for do it he do so. So before this letter they come out, we don't condemn that. With some people they say, oh no, the right thing they do and stuff. No. She is the wife of the president, period. Then they don't give him any legal authority for work on behalf of Sierra Leone. It's just like where anybody married, where you they be Mr. Or Mrs. this person. That's all. So as a matter of fact, now private contract, not a government contract that. So now contractual agreement between and that person. We're limited to the married vow and I don't take. If you want, yes, like I say, you're not Sierra Leonean. Yes, clearly, we get a question of conflict of interest and all that, or nepotism. But if you want for run in any capacity, you man, like how you say the last time, oh, now you man ask you for let you go do this, and because now the president, so automatically can do anything without anybody approve. No, it doesn't work so. Especially certain aspect. Yes, it can able put up something where maybe at indiscretion through executive order, but still you get limitation to that. So in this case where it deal with a foreign entity, no, you don't get the legal authority without going through the proper process, going through parliament for let them see into it, confirm you and all that. And we know at which capacity or what capacity. So clearly, again, this nothing way I make them very clear. And people and they say, oh, they walk it. No. We not live in Banana Republic. We not live in a kind of military when a decree. No, not a military government. This, not a dictatorship. We dey in democracy. We dey practice democracy in a salon. Yes, it's not perfect, but now that system they will try for practice. So as a result, in a democracy, you get for follow the rule of law. So we get rules of engagement. We were engaged in anything, you get steps then where you they take. And at that, this letter they also emphasize Naya. So a putam say your actions undertaken without formal legal authority have triggered a crisis that now poses a direct threat to public order, lives, investor security, and Sierra Leone's international standing, while also causing serious financial harm to OCTI. So I will talk about this as well, saying in behavior, it is scared investors then. Because if we First Lady go just cut out no more and say, oh, my man send me for let her do this, and begin threatening a company, and you take on social media, begin bully them because you think say you not the president in WEF, that go scare investors. So we they shoot self na the foot where President Bio say they go all over the place for attract investors for Kana Salone. And yet you in just a matter of days, you they kill that initiative day. Why we get Ministry of Labor? Why we get them? Why we get, I believe, say then get agencies them where go considered arbiters for resolve disputes, and we get the court where the government on behalf of Sierra Leoneans can sue the company. We got court legal system. Why use all that system then they? But instead you take to social media and try to intimidate them and bully them. And yet we get what they call cyber crime act. We then I remember I be asked them question and I say, waiting they do so, una not feel say it constitute cyber a contrary to the Cyber Crime Act, and you not tap there. You not only intimidate them people there, the company, you begin fitiai people away they work for the country, because not just you man, yes, not the overall boss. But guess what? Sierra Leoneans them, as you man be boss for the ministers them, now so Sierra Leoneans them be boss for you man, because now Sierra Leoneans they employ you man. Without Salone people and vote, I believe say matter be enough for reach this height, enough for be as known as in now, enough for even get the means for the fly like that, because we know say it not be capable the term before it be president. So it be simple, simply put, it be broke. So now the people that don't put you there, and then guess what? Una they feel say una get so much power that the people do not matter. No, Sierra Leoneans they matter. And the people them way they speak on behalf of the Sierra Leonean public, na parliament. And na so it they work under the rule of law in a democracy. So then people here, they get the Ministry of Labor. If the Ministry of Labor tire, if they not get enough laws them for nail Koidu Holdings, then can go to Parliament for let Parliament make a particular law where go hold them people are accountable. Now that's Parliament's therefore. If they see say, well, we not currently the law not too strong, for let we go ask them for pay so much damage because of the people and we don't lost their life, or we don't be affected based on the deplorable working conditions, Parliament can pass new law through the Parliamentary Act. So again, let I continue for it, but I just want to make it very clear to una, where una be the glad is say una the right thing, Mrs. Bio they do and stuff. Then lawlessness. Not to minister, we get minister. And even the minister no will just cut out no more and say because now minister I can do any kind of thing. No. It's safe. It get boundaries. It get limitation to empower. Let me take a call and I will continue. VOS Network. Hello caller, waiting in name and who say they call we from, please.
Yeah, assalamu alaikum, brother Kabo.
Thank you so much, my brother. Malaikum salam. Let people know say they call from, because me know you, but let people
I call from Virginia. I can always talk say the VOS family is the solar for our country today. Allah bless the entire team.
Thank you. And by the way, they are all hold on for me, bro. Fambul them, this na another generous donor. They don't donate to the VOS scholarship program 3 times now. So I just want to let una know. And we truly appreciate you, bro. Thank you very much. Yes, continue now.
Now me only thank you for saying thank you so much for accepting me, donor.
Well, go ahead, sir. Bless.
Yeah, Mr. Kabo, if among the people where they pray God for the team and for you, I'll be among the people where they pray God for now. For that not a long life for everybody and left that country there. Unfortunately, I'll be busy today. I don't be listening to the program, but my own contribution I want to say is I get an example we not fine, but I will just get an example there. Mr. Kabo, we see the entire world, we see what happen at the world. For no say, people in the fight for land, they fight for places them. Or if you buy land, you will see somebody they come and try to take somebody in land. And know what that means? They try to show people and say, you're interested, you know what's the value of a land, you know the useful or you want to do development at that side, and make you want to grab people in land. That is a very clear example around there. But if it's somebody left a land and not make use of them, that person not value land, not value the people, not value anything like that happen to a country. At least we can't see that place there. If we know the value of a land, or know how important they will not say, oh, people they vote, when they liable for vote. We know we don't take that land in our hand, they never do nothing. Government never talk. They see all video they pass all around the world. And put that for that. They never do nothing. They sit down. Or the past person push them before they will do the thing they suffer. The people will be there and they'll not be the worry about government. They do their farm, they do their business, them, no worry. You know? But now the government don't make sure say now they don't get a worriness now. It's either they survive this season and every other thing. So it's a big problem for the people. Would they ask the Almighty able to bless and make they able to solve that issue there? But it don't show so government not responsible, don't know what type of benefits of land. Guinea big pass Salone far away. Why did the couple try to take strategical place they go and take to the place there? Because they don't say they want to develop that side and make and they put get the type of development there. We no care, we not have no. Please will care for about travel and go and eat. All the per diem there, and they look at any small side they say per diem there. Because if you go there for the cook business, when the president not to the cook, you don't know how they cook, you know nothing. It not benefit you. Why not take somebody student there and go benefit and come? You know, the type of car it will help that country there. But you depend on the only thing plan more. How for travel for cars in different places in the country there. But it's bad again. If you travel safe, you see how that country they develop. Look what Burkina Faso they type of tell me. In the type of show say with the Africa will come together and type of develop themselves without nothing. How they do so? Look at development what they do for the military, for the military and for the farmer them for even in the college them. They farm for feed themselves at the college. All it's for land for we the country they will land, but let do nothing. All that kind of part be on side. But maybe one time for look and say, hey, you strong hold like we all understand around it. But for God's sake, you understand it. And we not one of the cabinet members that country. You know, anything them brief the president, you know. Unless I know they say the president tell them. But they don't know exactly how they say the operation will make with brothers and sisters. They don't lost job over 1,000 people and pass so now kono. When the various family will do so, we need to support people for do strike. We need to support people for do protest. Because with the see the repercussion on this government has to be then for besides that in the then go kill anybody, it will be problem for the various families. I mean, we always plan so we that against strike, we that against people for protest because we see the repercussion behind it. Enable see say in the first day not say if you go mount take accident day, how would the repercussion for people under enable think about that enable know now look at people don't lost their job here now. Who's can you can go to anyone person and find another country for that particular job day. Now over 8 or 10 people survive from that. Because in work and the beginning young people also survive for that money they get in there. Only not enough, but you get collapse or not say it gets something from the government. It gets outside the hook. If government get outside the hook, at least they mind the code. Now it don't make that it don't point for people and it don't get job. Which is a very sad thing. You know, but I'm glad the people like the left on the right. Because they will say you go against them. They know what I is the than they. They say as well like people say from member to the go. Now that's it. Now in the do so. And you know with the people better. Now that's happen so. Well so the man and they ready for kill civil and for any action, any sport they for kill people. Like kill them that and what they say to the man that they will protect we against other countries. Anything to happen. Not to go kill civil and then not to go wash people under. They did that. The one they did that parliament that they wash people. Why not go to all the kind of go that get younger there for go wash the Guinea and them? They're not going to do that because there's a gunman to gunman there. The nearest signal is just an empty signal, no get nothing. They decide to kill people for nothing. You're not going for your country. So this okay for them will get sense for no say. Let we come together, let we love Busef. And that's if I'm together to do say we love Busef. Let we help people them. Don't depend on other people them. But this government has to land. And I don't understand this particular government. This like to that so they have to become mess. And they say that they do a lot of discussion. Then discussion is so now. Let's talk about the stuff again. And the other government will come. And you are like a for solve. But why you go well, you are not supposed to solve the problem there, which is bad. You know, if you time reach that, tell me, Mr. Kagu, I always
I don't beep, but call me back because you didn't make relevant points them. But let me not break the rule. Yeah.
Thank you so much, my brother. Sorry, I'm very sorry to everybody in your family. And the phone I did listen to, I know listen from a television.
Okay. Yeah, thank you so much. And I'm so glad you, as one of the viewers, as a member of the viewers family, you make one point where 100% I agree with you. Because we know the risk if people in Commoner do, they even risk for lost their life. We need to advocate that. So again, it's supposed to be a responsibility to you, the leader, for be something where you for consider saying waiting will be the repercussion of this action against the people them. So I like that point today, and thank you for you mentioned that point. Well taken. So now we take another call. Thank you, Bo. Call me back if you want for add to with you don't.
By God in power, God bless the family.
Okay. Thank you, thank you. Your points they're well taken. God bless, bro. All right, Fambula, let me take one call, and I don't know if now the main line the issue. VOS network. Hello, caller. What's your name and who said they call we from, please?
Good evening, Brother Cabo. This is your brother in Washington, the call.
Wonderful.
Concerned citizen. How are you?
Thank you so much, concerned citizen. And I will just look at your comments and I want display them. But go ahead, please. Thank you so much for what you call. Go ahead,
right.
Please, with your comments, sir.
Yes, sir. Well, I want to touch on I want to touch on two things. You hearing me, right?
Yes, clearly. Yes.
Okay. I want to touch on two things: the younger thing, and then this Koidu Limited thing.
Okay.
With the First Lady.
Yes. Go ahead. Please.
Now, to start with the younger thing, this is it goes to show the failure of all the nonsense of this so-called democracy of voting with the Salone. The younger issue, consecutive administrations have failed to do what needs to do for the younger issue. And that is a go war with Guinea. We're in no place to go to war with Guinea. Guinea military.
We don't get the military might, clearly.
Yeah, exactly. Guinea military much more stronger than us, three times the size of ours. Economy 3 times the size of ours. Population 3 times. No, we're in no place.
Yeah.
But there were other certain hours that then forbidden pursue. All the way taking this to the international court. Because after 1, 2, 3 times asking for it and they're refusing, then it's a different, now it's different. And we all know the intention of Guinea, because it's not saying that just one administration. The last 2, 3 administrations have this intention. Some people are saying this has gone on for a very long time. So, EBK failed, this current president failed. Of course, this current president, I do not expect him to do anything about that. He is a man that cannot even protect his own circle. That's why we have a drug pin in his circle. Now, that mandate I expect for safeguard the country? No. So it's all just nonsense. It's just all nonsense. As for the First Lady aspect of it, lately, in the last year or so, she started talking these Pan-Africanist lines. If you look at some of the sides that we don't go in America and abroad, she has begun to do that. Me, for Kono, now the wrong tactics they do. But for me, in my humble opinion, a son of Kono, we will get rid of Kono Limited and we will get rid of all of them. All of them. The reason we get rid of all of them, number one, it's never benefited us in Kono. Tana Kono C. Never benefited us. Number one. Number two, it destroy the environment. With town. Koidu town is about to sink. Our fresh waters, all the rivers have been polluted. So the environmental trade-off is not worth it for some foreign company to get all the benefits. We know the benefit none of us now we land and the people of Kono. It hasn't benefited the people of Kono for over 64 years. So we don't want them. So me, if you don't stand on that line there, she is part of the administration. She should have made an effort in the administration to change this now with land. Look, go now Salone, go see the deforestation where they go on now with land. Where they ship to China and then turn around sell to us in Canada and America and the rest of the world. Go see deforestation. If not done there, if we the rule with environment, at least let people and benefit from the damn thing. But we get no benefit from it. None at all. Zero. So why have it? If now this is not a foreign investment that we don't want, we don't want them. Because the trade-off is a loss for our country. I will stop there. I thank you, my brother, and I thank you for what you do. And I thank you for that scholarship. And I will do my donation too. And I thank you for that very much for what you do. No, we all do with your part with your book.
Yes.
Yeah? Yes. This so-called democracy now we land the way we don't practice them for 64 years has not worked. You know? Yeah. It has not worked. The people who would then go study abroad, the people who would then abroad would then come back for be part of the government, become more corrupt than the one we then did it. No vision, no leadership, all just nonsense and distractions. Absolutely. Where the people let it suffer. Absolutely. Where the people let it suffer. Man, to hell with this, bro. Thank you, Mr. Excuse my Chinese. I apologize.
Very much. We all know you're a very intelligent man, and I like the way how you frame the argument. And at that, boku people them can miss. We then just they take say, waiting Koidu Limited, the havoc where they cause on the environmental issue na Kono na Koidu. So then they give Fatima the green light for doing any kind of thing. But I really like the way how you handle them. The way how we go about it wrong. Fatima Bio for be get the right as a Sierra Leonean, and particularly from that place there, for lead a class action lawsuit.
Absolutely.
That's so they work na democracy. You can able all the evidence the way they talk. They can able get all the evidence then they, and the good thing for be mean that it go out for the judiciary disregard that suit they because of a man in position. So if we don't use a man in position for demand justice for the people them, not to intimidate the people in there.
And since she failed, right, it's on people like me, a son of Kono, to take that step and fight that and organize and fight that. Yes. And we intend to do that because it's not just these companies. We are also looking at the Lebanese. We're looking at Qasim Basman. We're looking at all these people that destroy our land for no benefit for our people. Who will hold them to account?
Yes.
By God in power, by the grace of Allah.
Okay.
Thank you, my brother.
You know, say in the past, the difficulty be forget the administration in power on board, the government. Because the government now, the previous government, there will be no say, then go rob them palm. And then if even you put this, you launch a class action lawsuit, then go bribe the administration, like the minister, then bribe the judges them. So that case, they not go no side. So to me, now the greatest advantage Madam Fatima get, because with a man, now the president, that experience where people maybe don't get in the past, saying, oh, then go just kind of bribe and get away with it. If in team up, a man willing for team up, but Koidu Limited, if even then go internationally, this na lawsuit where then go look into the people and plight and pass judgment. So to me, I think say that therefore be better, and that therefore even scare any other company we want to take advantage of the people them because them poor or them feel say then cable bribe them way for get away with plenty things them.
And 100%, Mr. Cabo, let me just say this last thing before I let you.
Sure.
What do you say? So 100%, Mr. Cabo. But we intend to talk to we people and educate we people na kono. The next election, forget the rest of Salone. We will look for our own interest. Voting will benefit we people. The reason I say this, Mr. Cabo, I need to make this a regional thing, but I believe if we every corner in Salone fight for their own interest, it will make Salone better.
Yes. Yes.
Because they say,
yes.
You know,
yeah.
Every local side do their own. So we, since we are critical, we need to educate our people in Akono, what thing will benefit we. And this is one thing we want for being at the forefront in Salone and Salone politics to hold companies and people accountable for what thing they don't do in Akono. By God in power. By God in power.
Yeah, good
thank
luck.
you.
Yeah,
Thank you
good
for
luck
your
with
inspiration.
that. Yeah, let me see how this lawsuit go evolve. But hopefully, Madam Fatima go reverse course and then probably seek legal advice and see the right approach for take.
And she got the Justice Department. If she was serious, if it wasn't just all nonsense, if she was serious, she got the Justice Department. They could be going. They go begin investigation.
Yeah,
you know, instead of this nonsense, you get the whole Justice Department Vienna. Look, the Justice Department Yobo hold and arrest a young girl for making nonsense criticism or critical comments about them. They put them in a prison, but not this nonsense. But it's all just nonsense. I'm sorry.
Well, thank you so much, bro, and good luck with that. And I go pick up on one point where you make, but call me back if you want to add to whatever comment or the thing that we talk about. So thank you again. God bless, bro.
Thank you.
As always.
Thanks.
And Fambulem, we brother, it make a comment where it talks say, Kono people next election, they urge them for think about the interest of Kono. Nothing wrong with that, Fambule. I just want to make them very clear. And in fact, in principle, now the main reason why each area get a representative, each constituency get a representative. Wetin that mean? It means say you dey go na parliament in the interest of your constituency. So the government no get eye for see every corner of the country. However, you the representative, like how it happen in any democracy, now you get for bring their issues then they forward. And then the entire parliament go look into it. So when time come for allocate budget, then they go consider saying, okay, well, this member of this district or this constituency don't express huge problem in that area there. So let we prioritize that area there. And a day the activity, like the activeness, they call it lobbying. So that lobbying business come into play. Where you the lobby on behalf of your constituency for like they promote things then and then call them per. So again, nothing all wrong. Because you they go for represent you people them. Not to just for go talk boku boku no more. But you want for say yes, why be member of parliament. Now so are able advocate. Now so development are bring calm to this constituency. Than they for be your legacy. So like our brothers say, if every parliamentarian see that as their primary goal, the country in general go benefit. Because every parliamentarian go look after them people, them, their young constituency. So if this constituency then build road, the other constituency then go build bridge, the other constituency then build whatever they need. If they put the resource, the effort in making sure that every constituency get within the people and desire, the country as a whole go better. But what thing did they do? They forget, whether they don't go to parliament, then forget about their constituencies. Instead, them take a brown envelope for begin bill 234s. That's completely wrong. And when you try for embezzle, you constituency, they continue for lag. So I just want to make it very clear. Say nothing wrong if the Kono people them primary interest and for develop the area. The area na part of Salone. I want let people know that. So the same thing with somebody na the representative of Bo. Or let's say the people we come out where they elect na Bo. Nothing wrong if them priority be the place where they represent. The only thing no more is we need for do a fair game where then go distribute the resources in a fair manner by priority. So you don't necessarily mean say because now you party, so whether Bo need particular thing or not, compared to other side, therefore still make Bo. If Bo then get good roads them, for example, need no they for spend on roads them again, then they go be waste of resources. So waiting Bo need then for focus on. And the other side we need roads, then go fix them roads then they. So when you combine all them developments then they Salone na go better. So fumble them again, let I just finish this page because like I tell you now, say I want for read this page because now 8 pages, but this particular page it give we a lot of information where we can play with. So one side away this section I call an corporate citizen. So what does that mean? It means say as company then get some obligation for do good na the community. So then they write now, since its establishment in July 2003, Koidu has operated, meaning the company, Koidu Limited, has operated in Sierra Leone with an unwavering commitment to the laws of the country. Koidu is a major foreign investor in Sierra Leone that employed 1,012 Sierra Leoneans. So according to them, 85% of its workforce, and supporting over 10,000 jobs indirectly. We were one of the largest private employers in Sierra Leone and a consistent contributor to national revenue and development. Since commencing operations, our audited financials shows we have paid 173 million US dollars in taxes and royalties to the government of Sierra Leone, spent 320 million US dollars with local suppliers to support the surrounding communities, committed 21 million US dollars in resettlement funding, and donated 15 million US dollars to community development programs. Again, this is not something we the Ministry of Labor or even the Economic Development Ministry able for look into all this, for see if indeed they don't do all this. But this nine is say. So meaning that we look at the development of the community, they claim say since 2003, where they establish they don't do a lot for the community and they list them. So the second paragraph continues to say the significant contributions to Sierra Leonean society as a whole are further emphasized by the most recent report in January 2025 from the Sierra Leone Extractive Industries Transparency Initiative, the SLEITI, an independent publication audited by BDO, confirming Koidu made the highest contribution of tax revenues from the entire extractive industry, 31%. So according to them, they say they make plenty contribution, and if just them then contribute 31% of the total revenue we get from the extractive industry, that's significant, I must say. The report also confirms that Koidu was fully compliant with all national regulations and adheres to strict labor laws enforced by the National Social Security and Insurance Trust, so NASIT. Koidu was the last diamond producing, I think they get some type on there, was the last producing diamond mining in Sierra Leone, despite a global diamond industry that has been ravaged by a precipitous collapse in rough diamond prices in recent years. So Fambulem, this now basically claiming all waiting they don't do, and the Digi statistics now, yeah, saying, as people and they think say they don't destroy Koidu, but then they claim say rather they don't give a lot to the company, to the community, to Koidu, the Koidu community. So Fambulem, I go tap am day, but the bottom line is very clear, saying somebody actually writes saying Le Ashona that comment day. We talk about saying private, it look like say private sector get more influence over the government. So I just want to display that because Boku people and they think so. So we brought up Peter, and as always, thank you so much for your comments, them. But your comments say only in Sierra Leone can a private mining company become more powerful than a sovereign government. So, but then they claim say they adhere to the law of the land. So they not broke any law. So again, now that make to me I feel say the better way for go is for sue them and make them in a way that not to one person. All the people that we don't suffer, the one that we don't lost people them as a result of the deplorable condition of the company day, and the one them we continue the work day, but the condition very deplorable. All they need for do is forget evidence. So if like you get plenty people them where they sue at once, they call it class action lawsuit. It go monitor them because the evidence them wanna make them so overwhelming. And if then challenge una ki even do them internationally as well, una sue them na salon and una sue them internationally. And that way it go send big message to all the other companies them across the country where they take advantage of the cause havoc in terms of the environment, they mess the environment, and at the same time they misuse people in the name of job. So then they, in fact, to me, if we get long way for go in terms of correcting the current situation than the First Lady thinking to say because the man a president, he will just use intimidation tactics. No, than they not to democracy, and then they no jive with the rule of law. As in fact, we get a law, we go against cyberbully. So you know go use that cyberbully because of your position, and that means you they break the law, and then they undermine you husband the work way is say quote and unquote they do for attract more investors than at the country. So for them, time don't really bet we, but I go left this particular case here. I want to wrap up by showing a short video, but before I show the video of SLBC workers them within the strike and the concerns that we they make, I just want quickly show una this headline where I be talk about the corruption. And this person, now somebody will then give this position quite recently. And other also, they are big, the woman them, una not go too hard on me. But where una keen, they talk say, woman go better for be president na salon and stuff. To me, I believe say, it not come to the gender at all or the sex of the person. It just kind of come as the individual itself, himself or herself. Because these days, maybe if not force them, then kind thing and they go walk. We woman them no force them. Woman they not be too they go for them fancy thing but now the woman they even want for bill host pass the man. They want for drive powerful motor car pass man them. So like the thing them where they cause for them man then go into then corrupt motive yeah. Woman they self they desire them thing and they like the material things them. So not no to me though, no evidence no they say just the sex of the person being a woman just by just that go make it be a better leader. I don't think so. It just start like way people every day talk first them saying the best driver now woman. That may not be true again. No, they be take and say oh they're very careful and stuff. My brother or sister now the road see the people awake in they pass you where you turn now woman. So now woman they self they drive off they self they do all sort of things. So then stereotype thing and they're not applicable anymore. If at all they're applicable self, the evidence done very weak these days. So what to make they say all this now woman and then just appoint them into this position if I remember correctly. And the first person will be there, they be accused them back of corruption and all that instead of President Bill fire him. Instead, now move him. So, no waiting will happen with this. SLBC board accuses Director General of misconduct, misuse of public funds, and incitement. This incitement thing, it don't plenty. So it look like say where people can get small influence in politics, where they know say the government, now then government, quote and unquote. Then we engage in this incitement for turn people against each other. But if on the other side, somebody will not get influence, now the government, where you engage in that kind of activity there or that kind of conduct there, oh, guess what will happen the next time? Then go call you, now CID, for go interview you, interrogate you. That's not double standard. If one let we continue go before, let we not do that. But let's just play one last video, short one, for you. I don't know if it's this person or the spokesperson on behalf of the SLBC staff, but let we hear from him about the strike and waiting at some of the things that we monitor. I will come right back after this for conclude.
You see, we not only the board, we just the top of the board. But me as a staff na SLBC, I don't see even the Minister of Information, they do anything progressive for SLBC. Because we just continue on what they say board, they're getting their own way. But the minister says, but we don't get Naya, so we don't get issue. We say we don't get anti-corruption case. They don't pull the report. Also this moment, staff they don't know what they said that report. What do we don't need for know what to do we. We for know what they said that report say. Ministry of Information, the minister can have the other day. He said he give you the report. Since on this moment they don't give you LCC, they don't put that report say even online. What do we? We want for that same syndicate when they run now. Then they continue now so not only the board, the minister said we don't see progress. Mr. Minister, SLBC for grow past this. We deserve better than this. And we want to DG. We DG this quick so we don't care. We don't see the progress we don't begin. But all of a sudden, all things just stall for one reason or the other. We don't know. Now we only see one leaked document yesterday when they tell we say from now on from now going forward, the DG will only sign for money when I took below 20 million. But the project stand there. There is some woman for just so what's happening? This not like you give you the cow that you own the rope. No, SLBC will not take her. Salary, that's how we say that they increase her. Now every salary, we don't get we alert. They don't have that thing. That's all one continue for there. People that are graduates, they don't study, they don't get a degree, some don't get masters, some are still doing masters, they're not the same situation. We don't want them anymore. If then they go, let them go, but let them do the right thing.
All right, Fambule Munaro a little bit confusing because italics say it talk on they advocate on behalf of the Director General, and the Director General now they don't accuse them of embezzlement. So we're not able to understand exactly, and who knows if maybe that give them confidence for let it come on the air and say all this. But one thing we go gam though, it really go at the minister and saying do enough. And clearly the condition of service according to them is deplorable. And they promise them salary increase, and we know how much inflation don't go up. And all that supposed for be part of ways them for cushion the impact of the economic situation in that country where people and they go through. But apparently it not be the case. So Fambulem, this go just tell we say all the talk we people and they talk, the government they say this, it look like sin propaganda. Yes, again, with any government, na Canada ya usade, na US, and everywhere, issues then they, governments then they go through challenges. But the fact of the matter is, people then foresee effort. And the other thing where I go spend time, maybe on Saturday, where I want to talk about, that situation whereby una need to do waiting people they expect for una do, so their life go further, their life go move on. And yet, una at the same time, they prevent them for change una. Una they rig the election. So it's like una need to do waiting the people the contract, because now social contract. The contract where people hire una for do, una need do am. And yet when the people then get opportunity for change una need agree for let the people then get the freedom for change una. And that's not problem. And that can cause tension at the country. And it can even cause the situation that we see so now. In the 90s, we don't feel say all the military things caused them. Nothing of the past will don't happen in the 90s. So now every country in Africa, they champion democracy. But what thing they see lately, people in the praise Ibrahim Traore from Burkina Faso. Now military junta, my brothers and sisters. No matter how they're good, your liberty is on the line. So, but again, when you look, waiting they propel people them for get that desire for let the military take over, not to because of this way how the civilian governments then they rule, where una they disregard the people them. Yes, the people them wait say, okay, well, election term, we go vote una out. Then where the vote term come, una rig the election. So meaning that people are tired. Because then una not able to give them chance for like they use the peaceful means for pull una. So now that make we they see people and they welcome military rulers then at this continent. I go pick up on that on Saturday and more other additional analysis. We need for talk about this. Let we not just the shoe mouth. Let we not just silent. But clearly something not right now. For like military rule where we don't taste before. Most of the countries in Africa don't get military leader. But yet we decide say no, not to the right path. So why people they wish for a military rule? Then they go be part of my discussion on Saturday. So family, I want to say boku thank you to una all. And let God bless una with una families. And let God bless Mama Salone and VOS, the presenters them, as we all they give we your little way in the form of volunteering. I want to say boku thank you. Let God bless all the presenters them and una way they call. And una way don't donate. And una as the family, extended family members of the VOS network. Let God continue for bless and direct well. And we politicians them, like I can say, they allow not swear them. Then we pray let God change them in the right direction. So fambu them, again I go left una with this message for let una donate. So we go push Mama Salone go before in our own way. Again, me and Abdul Karim Kagbo, let God bless the one and only country where me and you to cherish and call Mama Salone. Until Saturday, we are going to join you now by God's grace. So it will be 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And for people in a salon, it will be 9 o'clock, Nanette. And I believe see people in the UK as well. So I go encourage you now follow now tune in on Saturday. I go fill in for Matilda as well. Where it will be salon issues. I will come with additional analysis. So until Saturday, I go sooner again by God in power. Me and Abdul Karim Kagbo, they say una thank you and una tata. In the heart of Sierra Leone, where dreams often struggle to find wings, one young man dared to hope. This is John Sitta. Born into a humble family where even putting food on the table was a daily challenge, education seemed like a distant dream.
Good afternoon and welcome to Voice of Salone Radio.
Good afternoon to the listeners.
Yeah, so what's your name?
My name is Ibrahim, sir. Ibrahim Pedal.
Ibrahim Pedal, what is
Kamara.
Kamara. You understand say born if you go come force the whole country?
Yes, I'm a pikin. Okay. Actually, they talk to you now, so we born the pikin. Now, attire the cell. Now, empty attire the cell. I no gets. And launch na 10,000 a year every day. At times we meet up at the biggest one and when we eat, they can get 10,000. Not all the time. It is strain. At the constraint, at the up to 14 years, work no be.
John had a fire in his heart and brilliance in his mind. But brilliance without opportunity often fades into silence. His parents believed in him, but with an annual family income of less than $1,000, they couldn't afford to keep John in school. Then came the VOS Diaspora Helping Hands Scholarship Program, a beacon of hope for underprivileged, talented students like John.
Take the first position during my WAS examination.
And what are the mechanisms have you put in place for you to become first again for WAS?
I should be studying very hard and hardworking in class.
So what do you want to tell others that are unfortunate to come first in the Beckett process?
Okay, my advice to my colleague students is that success do not come overnight. They have to study and get prepared for any task overhead.
All right, thank you very much. This is VOS, Voice of Salone Radio.
Today, John is not just a student. He's a leader, a mentor, and a beacon of hope for his community. With your support, VOS Diaspora Helping Hands empowers students like John from humble beginnings to reach for the stars. Together we can transform more lives. Together we can change the story. Join us today. Sponsor a dream. Shape the future. Scan the QR code to donate or visit our website at www.vosdiaspora.org.